let's talk a quick moment about the range of species that we're seeing in the project. The initial wood species that was brought to our attention was Port Orford cedar, which is incredibly well known throughout, even beyond Oregon. In fact, for some of us might know that Port Orford cedar is really similar to Japanese hinoki. In fact, some of the prized specimens have been purchased by temples and shrines in Japan for that reason alone. We also do know that Port Orford cedar is effectively the Rolls-Royce of wood, which means that to use it throughout the entire project would probably be financially irresponsible. So with Dale Brotherton, we worked very closely in trying to find a palette of related species that would be durable, that would weather in the same way, and that would be compatible throughout. And the idea there is that with Kuma-san, we're trying to reduce the amount of variation. We would like to keep things calm and discreet so that we're really acting almost as a background to the garden, which we know seasonally changes color and texture throughout. So all of the wood species that we've chosen are intentionally kept to kind of a limited color range and of a similar related texture, but in such a way that we don't deploy a really expensive Port Orford cedar everywhere, but only in key locations. For example, the ceiling of the tea cafe, the screens at the living room, and other carefully selected locations. Other species that are more obviously different than the cedars, for example, the chestnut in the front doors, those are used in a way that we can highlight special features, front entries and so forth. So that's basically it. All of the species that we have in there we're trying very hard to keep the palette controlled and calm and discreet.